right, so this unsolicited advice comes from Facebook. I got this off Facebook. I didn't go on Reddit this time. We're on Facebook because Facebook is just
full of questions.
Full of questions. So this one says this. It said, I had a baby hardhead destroy my world tonight. He was so small and hard to handle. We've had some of those.
Yeah, those little tiny
Oh,
hardheads.
man, those little ones. And they're mean. They know what they're doing. I'm quite convinced they know what they're doing. Anyway, he said it was small, hard to handle. He slipped right as he tried to unhook him, and his back fin stuck into the palm of his hand. Okay, so kind of picture this. He's got
picture like the back fin, bam, in the palm. It's in
the palm of his hand. And as I pulled him out, before he could squirm, while his fin was in my hand, he spun around, came undone, and his side fin went into the finger of my other hand.
So somehow he's got this hand trying to pull this out, and the side fin went into this finger, like boom.
Yeah, boom.
So then now he's got two screaming pains.
He uses some colorful language about how he felt pulling out the fins, but he says that it's been an hour and a half. He's cleaned it, he's took Tylenol, but he's still in a world of pain. Any suggestions? All right. Well, as a person who has been busted several times by hardheads,
wear gloves. That would be my suggestion.
That would be the first thing. Prevention. Don't get hurt by these things. You're going to catch them. I mean, bottom line, you are going to catch a hardhead. There's no way to avoid them.
If you're throwing out fish bites, or if you're throwing out shrimp, you're going to catch them.
We've caught them on live mullet.
Bigger ones,
we've got the big ones on live mullet. So you got a plan that you're going to catch them, okay? So, I got busted by them. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the camera, but I still got scar right there in the middle of my hand. This one got me good. I mean, I had the pain all the way up my arm. It was numb for a little while. It was bleeding good, and it was a little one. It was just one of the, it wasn't very big, just a little hardhead, and it busted me there. And I've got another one right here in my finger, where that
not at the same time.
No. These are two different fish. But I've been busted by it. So I determined that once that happened, I was going to try and figure out a way to prevent from actually physically having to handle them. Mm-hmm. So I got that de-hooker. We went out with the captain. Remember the flip thing? Mm-hmm. I never got that to work. I couldn't figure out how to flip it. And I was really scared that I was going to flip it the wrong way. And then have a hardhead come flying back in my face. So I said, that's not going to work for me. If it works for you and you use the flipper thing, that's good.
I bought you gloves.
Gloves. That's what I do now. I have gloves that have heavier padding in them, and
you can still get to the tops of your fingers.
They don't have the fingers on them,
but they go somewhat down your fingers, down this area where the palm and the index finger. Yeah. That's where you're handling.
A professional content creator would have had the gloves with him to show them, but yeah. So I wear gloves, so that's one thing. But then once you get busted by them,
so what's his suggestion about how to stop the pain?
Yeah, that's what I think he was more asking. Like, I would just say don't get hit, don't get busted by him. But I think he was also talking about how to stop the pain. And I have only found it time. Mm-hmm. It's just icing it down kind of helps sometimes.
They said just get some fresh water on it.
Rinse it out with good fresh water. But there's not a shortcut.
It stings for a while.
It does. The one that got me in my arm, it was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. Before my whole arm just about went numb for a little while. So I was kind of worried that I might have to even go to get a shot.
Yeah, if it's really bad and it doesn't stop within 24 hours, you do need to see a physician.
If it's, because it is poison. Mm-hmm. So if it busts you and it busts you good, you can get an infection from these things. So you do have to watch it. That's why even here on this, I've still got, it's dead skin, and it's always going to be there because it kills the skin around it. Mm-hmm. So if you're still having pain, just go to the emergency room, tell them what happened, and they're going to have to probably give you some sort of antiseptic shot. I don't know what they do. I'm not a doctor, but that's what I've heard they do. They give you a shot for it. So in any case, hope that helps. And number one thing on that is avoid. Mm-hmm. Don't do it. So.